Alright, hello and welcome everyone. This is Mal bringing you another Fleet Operations commentary. This is a tournament match between Butterbread and Cyrax, and with me co-commentating today is 23 down. 23, say hello.
Hey guys.
And why don't you introduce both players and whatnot, if you're so inclined.
Alright people, on the top we have Cyrax as the purple Dominion. He's doing a pretty basic standard start at the moment, setting up his mining.
He's doing doing two space refineries. That's interesting. Normally you would put a yard up. That'd be one of the first thing you do. He's not doing a standard build. He's doing something.
Guess
weird.
you're right in that matter, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what he's doing. Look at this. He's tending this constructor. What do you want to bet? I bet like I don't know, $50 of Monopoly money that he's gonna build a large. No, he can't build a large yard.
So a proxy yard in the middle.
A proxy yard in the middle, yeah. And and of course, again, like you said, Butters is the Federation here, doing a pretty standard start here. Getting the yard up, gonna do chassis 1 here in a second. There we go. I didn't catch if he was Mason or not. We'll find out, I guess, in a second, but probably is. Okay,
yeah, and you see he's also doing a great thing here, putting up his shipyard at the Lithium Moon. That way his miners will be well protected from any harassment.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. And that'll be done just like normal. What do you think? Is he gonna go warp and rush, or is he gonna go double yarding?
Well, it's hard to tell at this point, but both things are possible, I would say. However, he isn't going for a fast warp in, so much is obvious by now, because if you go for a fast warp in, the first thing you usually have to build is the shipyard as first building, and he didn't do that, so yeah. I guess he's going for double yarding because his constructor's already moving up there.
Yeah, so we'll see. Let's see. Is he Mason? No, he's Risner. So we're gonna see right now some. We're not seeing anything from him. He's not building any ships, but he has level 1 research. So there's monsoons.
Oh, he's doing monsoon spam.
Weird. I looked for a second. You'll see it on the replay, and I didn't see anything. I mean, he must have just clicked it. That's funny. But he's, filled the queue now. Cyrax is pure tech. And also I wanted to just mention, this is a tournament game, but what it is it's a placement game. So nothing will really affect the scores of these two players. They have the same score in their first groups, first matchups, so they have to play this game to determine who is the top player for placement. So no one gets bumped by this. It doesn't hurt anyone's score. It just determines where they go. So I can see some S2 being built. It's probably the best thing he can do right now against monsoons. Oh, look at this. An Antares yard at his Tritanium. And now
that's definitely unusual, but interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, he's definitely going for warp-ins, I think, or he's going for he's either going for warp-in, or I think he's going to research the proximity torpedo, because if he starts spamming monsoons, then he'll have the proxy torp, which can blow away S2 spam. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right. It would be logical.
It's gonna hurt him.
But setting up both shipyards at his base, it's really throwing him back, I think. I mean, without any expansion.
If he goes warp-ins,
okay,
that might
Dominion
not be
also
so
has
weird.
no expansion yet, but if he gets one, he could really outproduce him.
At the same time, Cyrax went for the centered dilithium and hasn't switched his miner yet. Okay, there we go. And he's not going to have as much tritanium. He's really going to be hurting for tritanium. And like with Dominion, you need that tritanium so that you can get some supply stations up and stuff like that and buying supply. And if Cyrax just decides to just keep buying supply, he's going to run out of tritanium. And if he gets hit by Butters on his tritanium, he's done. So that's the danger of his ploy here. You know, it might work if he was a little bit more aggressive, I think. But I don't know. With Butters kind of holing in on his base and just kind of being here, he's very well defended. It's going to be hard for Cyrax to kind of crack that, I think. And as we see...
Yeah, definitely not. Especially since he has both shipyards on the opposite side of each other.
And he's doing proximity photon torpedo with 3 monsoons, which means he'll be able to snipe these S2s very well. Proximity torpedo does wonders against S2. I think it's the right move. I think Cyrax is doing something a little risky by not having going to a normal expansion with some tritanium. It's gonna give him resource problems, and when Butters attacks, Butters will be able to always kind of guarantee a hit with those proxy torps. As you can see, he's now he's just gonna spam out monsoons like crazy.
Yeah, but Cyrax by now is getting his expansion on the left side.
Yeah.
So let's see how this turns out.
That's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of you know, both of them are their scores are 3 and 1, so they're tied, and Cyrax is doing pretty well for himself. We'll see. He's doing the tech lab, so I think we're going to see some specials being researched, some alpha Ketracel white or whatever. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of boring right now, actually, because, you know, normally at this point in the game someone has attacked, but they're just kind of hanging out.
We're all turtling up a bit in that matter, right?
Yeah, they are.
But...
It's like, come on, guys. Give us something to talk about. You know, it's like, you know, how's the weather over there in Germany 23? You know, there's nothing really to say right now. We're building S2s, and they're decent against monsoons.
Well,
yeah.
The weather is nice.
Yeah, that's about it.
Anyway, I'm hoping that eventually, where we go in, we have to. I mean, in 1v1 combats between Dominion and Federation, my bet is always on the Federation if he has a large force. What do you think?
Yeah, the Feds have got it good. And Butters is just he has a really good micro, and so, but you know, Cyrax, he does Dominion a lot, and I think it's his race, and I think he feels comfortable with it, and so, and again, here he is. He puts one station in the middle of his expansion, but as we can see, he's going to be, the next ship he produces, he's going to be out of supply. You know, just the way he does his resourcing, if I were him, I would probably maybe have just gone all try on that expansion and gotten that.
Butters is moving out in the middle. Finally, we get to see the first engagement of the day.
7 ships against 7 ships. 8 ships now. Oh.
Yeah, but Butters has a huge disadvantage here.
And they're trading ships.
Because he's fighting at the proxy yards. He can simply...
yeah, and oh, Butters losing some ships. And I would call that a win for Cyrax, I think. Although, we'll see. He is out of...
I'm not sure. I saw one monsoon going down. Did Cyrax lose any S2s?
He did. He lost... It looks like he lost 1.
In that case, it was ship trades, I would say.
It was even. Now here's the thing, is that Alpha Ketracel White is being researched, and it will be done in 15 seconds. So that's going to be a huge bonus. And one of the things I've noticed, like in Dominion versus Feds, you were talking about it, it would have been a lot easier for Butterbread if he had gone Mason. I think he went Reisner. Maybe, I don't know, maybe for a little bit of a challenge. The Mason Monsoons are just beasts. But you know, the S2s are fast. They're good damage against the Monsoons. They can keep up with them, and with the special, you're increasing your fleet by about 30%. So I think right now it's even. We'll see.
Cyrax is moving in to harass his Titanium a bit.
Oh. We'll see if he uses the special here, Cyrax. He should. If he's smart, he will. There we go. There's a special going off. But now he's at Butterbread's main base, so Butterbread's turf.
Oh, he isn't turning back.
Mm-hmm. But getting out of there, and
oh, will he get his S2 into the yards?
No,
will
he won't.
Will he?
I think Butters will. Oh, no, he
yes, he will. Apparently he will.
4% health. That's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I think that was a bit lag included, but pretty nice. However, one of his S2s is going AWOG straight to the Federation base.
Oh,
I wonder if he noticed it.
Oh no, that's not good. Those guys will be able to catch up to him, and they have the proxy torp again. Nope, it's gone.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, no, he gets it away. You know, this is going to be turning into an interesting matchup. He's doing, Cyrax is doing the S2 spam. Now notice one thing is that his Titanium not so good. Especially because he doesn't have any supply stations. He really needs to get those up, I think. Because he's just going to
definitely.
He's going to bank on these Monsoons, or bank on those S2, and I don't think it's going to help him in the end. Butters is just going to turret up. Now he is the one expanding. He is the one with, in theory, with better resourcing. So I don't know.
Yeah, but you're right. He should really get his supply mining. It would be such a huge boost for him and his ship production, of course.
Yeah, that's one of the earliest things
without it, it's really hard, and those supplies are really costly to buy.
Yeah, as Dominion, you know, I always say you do the first one is a freebie because it's super cheap. The second one you kind of leave as a reserve, and then after that you don't want to do any more. You want to be self-sufficient after that. But you know, Cyrax is doing a little bit differently. Although, you know, again, to be fair, it's kind of working out for him. He's putting more miners out on that expansion. He can keep buying for a while, and he does have a lot of ships. 1, 2, 3, 12 ships. Basically on par with Butters, who has 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12 as well. So, but Cyrax having the resource problems again, trying to buy supply. So that's a lesson learned, folks. Is as Dominion, at some point you need to buy supply stations and get some supply mining up. So even one station will do you wonders, and 2 usually makes you self-sufficient. So here we've got Butters. He's ready. He's gonna go on the warpath again. I think he's waiting on 1 monsoon. Nope. Now he's dividing his fleet.
Oh, interesting. I guess he could try.
That's smart, because he can hold it with what he'll do is he'll make those turrets. And his force here is just good enough, close enough to the starbase to defend. These 4, what they'll do is they'll snipe the Tritanium. And again, I'm sure that Butters knows, you know, this kind of build, you know, especially when you don't have supply mining, is really hard on the Dominion.
Yeah, definitely. It's indeed a clever move he's doing here.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll see how Cyrax is reacting on that attack.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Hopefully he won't send his entire fleet. Otherwise, Varus has an easy game in the middle, of course.
Oh, he's scouting, but it's the wrong way. He's trying to see if there's an expansion, and he doesn't realize he's going to be attacked. This guy was trying to attack, or try to expand, and Butterbread is going to get a free kill. Those Dominion miners are not fast.
But you see, Cyrax is also just sending 5 ships up there. Pretty clever, because he knows his main fleet is probably still down there.
Absolutely.
He just had his scout nearby, and yeah, nice move.
And he's right by his starbase, so shipyard, so he can repair real quick. I'm gonna see if he's gonna chase him or yep. Oh, but see, it's too late. They're the same speed. Ketracel going off. Oh, but Butters.
Ooh, he's turning. Why is he turning?
Oh no, that's a free kill for Cyrax. And going through
there.
Oh,
and he's going through the nebula. Oh my god.
That's
oh my god.
2 free kills. That's a bunch of free kills for Cyrax. Oh man. That could be a major game
That's
changer.
definitely hurtful for Butters.
Yeah.
Especially if he has no expansions.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's interesting.
I wonder if that was the some sort of movement bug here, or
you know, I wonder about that. I wonder, or you know, that might have been he clicked once and then it went around, and then he clicked again and it went down, or he might have clicked repair, like the repair. But that's so weird. That might have been it. I don't know. But
yeah, it's hard to tell.
Whatever it is, that was huge. How many? That was 4 monsoons that were lost, so that put him quite a bit behind. Notice Cyrax has. Can you even count these anymore?
Let's give it a try. 6, 8. Well, I've counted 18 S2s.
Yeah.
Can you confirm?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I didn't even count. I just went, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's plenty right there. He hasn't put them through the shipyard, though. Some of them. Because the Alpha Ketracel thing has killed some crew off. You know, right now he's locked again on supply. Oh, there we go, finally. He's doing some Ketracel synthesizers. Okay, that's going to help him out. That's going to help him out. So he's going to get the day saved there. Yeah.
Well, at the moment, the Dominion definitely has an upper hand here.
Yeah, the Dominion are definitely in the driver's seat right now. You know, honestly, if I were Butters with this kind of turtling he's done. Yep, Starfleet Command. I was gonna say, get the Starfleet Command, and you know, it'd be interesting. I don't know if you just go for normal warpins, and what do you think? You know, I haven't played around with the Teutoburg a lot, but there's a special that does area damage, and I wonder how powerful that area damage is. But
honestly, I've never tried it against Dominion ships, but
they'd miss a lot.
Teutoburg is a really nice ship, especially with this long range and yeah, the special weapons it has. One of the special weapons is very good against buildings of any kind, while the other one crushed through ships. We'll see. Perhaps we will see one such ship from Brothers.
And here we go. We've got Cyrax. He is expanding it. You know, I'll give you this. He's kind of cornered Butters. Butters decided to kind of hole in a little bit and turtle up, and he's getting out-resourced. And now, now we've got Cyrax doing 2 synthesizers at his expansion and 2 at his main base, which is a little bit much. Usually a moon can hold 2 regular miners and 2 supply miners, but he's got 5, so he's got 1 more than he needs.
Yeah, but on the other side, I think he can afford it at this point, so it shouldn't be that bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, once it starts
and
producing...
he's still mixing it up between the supply miners and the dilithium miners. It should be fine.
Yeah, maybe he'll move one. I don't know. But I want to see... Oh,
well,
Butters. There we go.
Yeah, we have a little task force.
And he's got the Starfleet command ready, and he's activated it. And we're going to see what he decided to choose. He decided a normal warp-in, and he's got a Galaxy, a Torpedo Nebula, and a Centaur, which is great. That's... The Excelsior is not something to write home about, but the one of the nice things about the Torpedo Nebula is that he already has the proximity torpedo researched. So this ship will be able to fire those as well.
What I also like is the Centaur. It's a new ship in this version, but it isn't that strong, but it's a really fast ship and really good for harassment.
And there we go, stopping a large yard with his monsoons here. Yeah, what is that, 6 monsoons? Yeah. And now he's going to go try to trap them, which isn't a bad idea. See, he's taken some of his force, and he's going to try to come in from behind. And I don't know, I wonder if Butters is going to try to go through this nebula. If he does, it's going to be bad for him. He doesn't have any scouting. He doesn't know what he's going to get into. And as soon as he runs into an S2 fleet, he's done for.
Ooh, but actually at this point, going through the nebula would be
actually really good.
Option.
Yeah, it would have been good, but now he's gonna try to go through the center. No, he's gonna go down through this other one. I think he's doing a little scouting with these guys.
Oh, and we see another large construction yard going up at the left side expansion.
Cyrax will not be denied. He is gonna get. Oh, he ran right into their ship. That's not good.
Ah, that's an interesting move, Butters did.
Yeah. Ooh. But not interesting in a good way.
It was his plan to not just wipe out the right side expansion. He saw it with his scout, but also to lure off some ships.
Some reinforcements coming in. Oh, sniping an S2. That's good.
Yeah, nice job.
Nice. And I think now he's turtling up. He's going to wait for his warp-ins to come in. He'll probably, my guess is that he's going to take these monsoons he's got and maybe start doing some raiding and letting the warp-ins help defend. That's just my guess, though.
Yeah, he definitely have to do something soon.
Yeah, because Cyrax has now got his resource problem fixed, basically. Oh, he lost
he's
his...
still a bit low on dilithium, but it should be fine.
Yeah, he's got the 3 moons going with it. I mean, he's a little saturated on the 1 with the...
Oh, and we have a B5 prototype going up. Check it out.
That's interesting, yeah. But he can't build it yet, which is because of the dilithium problem. And he lost his prototype, so he has to buy that again for his S2. And if you look, he's got an S2 prototype in the back on 1 and 2 in the other queue. So it's like he realized that he was going to lose it, and so he built a whole bunch of S2.
Yeah, I see it. Not bad.
Not a bad deal at all. This is interesting. This is a very interesting game because, yeah, I mean, Cyrax has just gotten to be a pretty decent Dominion player. You know, and to be honest, I thought this was going to be a bit one-sided, but it's not. He's pumping ships out. I think Butterbread, you know, he's a good player, so I knock him a little bit, but I think it was a little bit of a mistake to turtle up like he did. But at the same time, he's taken the lemons he's gotten and he's making lemonade. So you know, he's got his warp-ins. He's still building ships. And his warp-in's ready again, so we'll see that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but for both players, I think we have to do something. we can't allow this to continue forever. I mean, one or another one will eventually outproduce your opponents, and that's really bad. So we have to do some harassment here and there. And another warp in 2 E1s and 1 Nebula class.
That is probably not the warp in he was hoping for, because anything long range is going to be eaten up by those S2. So not the warp in he was hoping for, I think.
True. Yeah. But on the contrary, I think every warp in is nonetheless a great warp in helps, if you ask me.
Every phaser is a chance to shoot some ships, I guess. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Full B5 production. Okay. Full B5 production.
And if it's really such a bad ship, he still has the chance to recycle the warp-ins. You will lose supplies though, but...
oh, you do, yeah.
But he can call in other warp-ins and hopefully maybe get a good one.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, and Cyrax is trying to expand again to the right side of the map.
And I will
Constructor.
Yeah, I see. He's sending it over. I will give some credit to Butters. He is doing decent scouting. He's got 2 scouts. I would like to maybe see 1 more, but maybe he only feels like he can handle 2. But kind of checking in things. Hopefully he puts it on green alert. Maybe... oh, here we go. They just found out about it.
Yeah, and folks, that's really one really important thing in Fleet Ops to do. Proper scouting. Yeah, good scouting can mean the difference between victory and defeat. You always have to know what your enemy does.
Scouts are cheap too.
Exactly, and the Federation Scout, for example, when you play against a cloaker, it has a nice decloaking ability, progressive scan, which you can research in the science station, Starfleet Science.
That's really nice too. That's a good one, and it increases your range sight too. So it's not, I mean, it's not all that amazing, but it does a pretty good job. The other one that does a good job is the Canaveral has that sensor synergy ability thing. It'll do it, but and you know, actually some Canaverals wouldn't be bad right now. I know they're long range, but they have they've got that good special, which means they won't be targeted first, and they would do more damage to those S2. So you know, he might want to consider switching.
It wouldn't be bad. That's true. But at this point, he's really lacking in resources, and he has to keep up his constant production. I'm not sure if he could afford it.
Cyrax is not having a problem with resources. He's got it going up, and he's going into full production of everything. Look at that.
Yeah, I think if I see it correct, Cyrax is building some more B5s, and when it's going in. However, Butters is not...
This is going to be interesting. Butters wants to take out this this mining and whatnot. As soon as he does, this huge Dominion fleet is just going to just crush him. So...
yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of ships. Oh no! Cyrax is going to push him. Oh, that's gonna be bad. This is it.
This could be...
Butters is gonna lose.
Sorry,
Butters. Sorry, Butters. Oh, you know, I lied. He got really lucky, because what Cyrax should have done is he should have gone down south a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But he didn't.
Definitely.
In fact, Cyrax almost lost a ship. He could have definitely, if Butters had fired the torpedoes, he would have gotten it for sure.
Yeah,
he's waiting for that last warp
game style from both players here.
And yeah, they're just turtling up to these massive. The final battle is gonna be great. So, and Butters has the next warp in, so I don't know what he's gonna do. He did take out the scout, so now he can go and take out the other mining without a problem. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's
There
really
we go.
doing
He
a great
activated
job
it.
here. You see his scout is checking out the
Offensive
Dominion
warping.
fleet.
Offensive warping is coming in. He knows where the big fleet is. He's gonna warp in where it's.
Ooh, and it's a nice warp-in, I would say. One ambassador. Could be better, but one ambassador is a nice ship.
And that's gonna be interesting. Oh, he's sending the B5s. He is sending the B5s.
Those B5s will tear him to pieces. So much as always.
Those fighters will just eat him alive. That's gonna be a loss of supply for Butters. But Butters is already low on supply, so.
And we see Cyrax's big, huge fleet is moving into Butters' base.
This is it, guys. Butters has his fleet up top, taking out some ships. Up here, taking out a shipyard, but it's... Oh man, this is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be brutal. There's just not enough there. I want to see if he's using his specials. He's not using the specials on the torpedo nubs, but he's keeping the ships alive. But it's just the S2s plus the Tetracell light. Just a little bit too much. So.
Oh, but Butters' fleet is coming back to encircle Cyrax.
Oh, what he needs to do is he needs to.
This could be really great. And if he snipes carefully, only with some ships, at the different S2s, he could really inflict some heavy damage.
I don't know, man. This is those S2s do extra damage to long range, which is the station. So look at how they're burning. He's gonna lose a station before they come back. That's gonna be harsh because he doesn't have any more supply, so he can't, like, the only thing he'll be able to do is do warpings. So he's only got his fleet. He'll have his warpings and he'll have his fleet that he has right now, but he can't buy any more supply. And Cyrax is going to retreat, and this is going to be the good thing. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they'll duke it out with their fleets because that'll be a big fight to see, but now Cyrax has won a pretty major victory here, I think.
And we see B5s coming in.
Oh yeah. The fighters just tear their ships up. Just tear them up.
This is the final battle, I think.
Yeah. But look at all those explosions.
Yeah, the fat ships are falling like flies.
Yeah, they are. Yes. Not enough of them. Yeah, once the Dominion get their once they get their supply stations up, they just have amazing resourcing.
Yeah, the Dominions definitely are spammer race.
Yeah.
But I think at that point he also was a bit lucky because if you push the Dominion early on very hard, it's really tough for the Dominion to come into the game again. But so it was really in Cyrax's favor that the Butters choose the defensive game style.
It really was, because Butters is usually a very aggressive player. I mean, I've seen him turtle up and win, but yeah, whoa, that's harsh.
Yeah, indeed. But if you ask me, a defensive game style in Free Dogs doesn't work that often, actually.
Right.
You really have to be offensive and do the harassment.
And so if you're trying to defend everything, you're gonna lose.
Exactly. But still, it's a great game. Both players are doing fine.
And yeah. It's a lot of.
At least Butters is fighting till the end, and another warp-in. 2 navies and 1 E1.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think Butters is going to be able to come back from that. Actually, if he had the Tritanium again, he could build another starbase.
Yeah.
Right. But
it looks like he is trying to build up again. Do you see the constructor on the right?
I do see it. He's
well, never underestimate a Federation player.
Yeah,
I played once a game against Ray.
Oh yeah?
And I basically destroyed his entire base, his station, everything. But he still had some shipyards left. And eventually he crushed me with Defiance. So
was this the Fed versus
possible.
Fed game where you went Warp and Rush and he went Defiance?
Exactly.
Oh, I saw that game. That was a really good game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Warp and Rush is not the only one. You know, it's amazing what you can do with some of these other ships, especially like Defiance and Sovereigns. They're brutal ships, but it's not going to save Butters this time.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But really, there are so many great strategies you can try out. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is good. Oh, brutal though to see that many Dominion ships. So, and then they've got Cyrax has got some over here. He's stopping the Warpin that was gonna come over. But
this must be like 40 ships and more.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Easily. I mean, once you get that many, I mean, he's just got so many moons. And he was left alone for so long with a lot of them. So. That was interesting. You know, I think just overall, I think I would have liked to have seen more. Butters could have, if he was going to turtle up like he did, he could have sent his monsoons up to the Tritanium up at Cyrax's base, taken out the Tritanium, and he could have put a few pulse turrets at his base. They've got the ablative armor. They do the extra damage to S2s. They would have held them off for a little while he went and harassed. I think he was a little bit more aggressive, he would have won. So, but the nice thing about this game is it as far as the tournament, it doesn't, no one's out, it just determines placements for the next section. Oh, and here's a officer level monsoon that it falls to. We've got a S7 defender out on the board now. So when you start making S7 defenders, you've kind of won.
Well, that was the Officer Monsoon.
There's Butters Constructor. He's not out of it yet. He's got a miner, and he's got a constructor.
One miner, one scout, and one constructor. But it looks like he's giving up.
He's suiciding, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wow, that's a lot of ships.
Yeah, really a nice job by
Cyrax. He's still got.
He even has S7. Do you see it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the defender. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Those are nice ships. They're slow, but they're nice. They got a lot of power to them. Those are the ships you make when you want a turtle.
Indeed. Here comes the miner.
He's gonna... I don't know what he's gonna do. What is he gonna do? What are you doing, Butters?
If I know Butters correct, he could try to sneak some turrets up there, or a shipyard or something like that.
He can build pulse turrets, but no, he can't because they cost supply. He can't do anything. He can build a starbase, which he doesn't have the money for, and he can build mining, which he...
Yeah.
Yeah, he can build mining because it doesn't cost supply for the feds, so...
Okay, I think in that case he's just fooling around a bit and letting Cyrax search for him.
He's like, you've got that many ships, you're gonna have to go search for me, I think.
And it shouldn't take that long for him to find him.
I don't know.
But it's funny, yeah. He's playing a storage dog. Do you see that?
he put him in the sneaky spot where it's going to take Cyrax. It's the last place he would look. Because it's right next to his base. So I think Butters is just kind of doing that just to get him a little bit. But here we see an S7 defender.
S7 is heading there right now.
There you go. Oh, turned around.
No.
He's got him on search and destroy. Oh, that's so funny. And he can do it again too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually loved those situations when you have to search for one last remnant.
Right. He's gonna go mine. He's gonna go mine and then do it again.
That's mean.
That's so funny. There you go. Oh, Cyrax, you will figure it out at some point. Oh, he's demon.
Ooh, he's going for the capture. Oh, take a look at that.
Oh, he's stolen it. And he got the resources. Oh, the engines are down though. But he's got constructors all over the place, so he can go repair. Oh, now they're just playing and they're having fun.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that Cyrax, you know, this miner comes down from the top. He doesn't really. Oh, there we go. There we go. He's got it. He's got it finally. Finally.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but he doesn't attack.
Most of the S2s and B5s are heading up now.
Yeah. Oh wow.
The others are just not assigned yet to a group.
Oh, he decoms the other one so he has some more money.
Yeah, he has no try left.
Yeah, he's running out of that. That's for sure. He'll get some back from this. There we go, 104. And he gets 2 supply. That's not bad. It's a very inefficient way of getting supply, but he can get it back.
Well, if you have plenty of resources after a large game, you know what to do next time.
Yeah. There we go. Finally. Finally. Look at how many fighters are out on the board now. That's just brutal.
You should zoom in. Nice view. Those fighters are really nice little ships.
There we go. We're getting, some fighter action. They're attacking. Nice. Alright, well, good game, everybody. And this has been Mal and 23 down, and we will see you later.
See ya.